It's still Journalist Hangout. If you just joined us, I still have Dr. Oladipo right here with us, and BKO joining us via Zoom. Yeah. So straight to our next conversation. Despite its posture as an opposition alternative, doubts have continued to trail that position by the African Democratic Congress ADC. A former presidential advisor, Hakeem Baba-Ahmed, has warned that the ADC could fracture if former Vice President Atiku Abubakar becomes its 2027 presidential candidate. Baba-Ahmed noted that Atiku is well placed to win the party's ticket at a national convention, a development that could provoke discontent among other aspirants. He added that internal tension could worsen due to Peter Obi's preference for consensus candidacy rather than competitive primaries, which could further threaten party unity. All right, BK, I'm going to start with you. I mean, do you agree or disagree with Baba-Ahmed on this matter? Okay, BK is not there yet. All right, but talk to me. Do you agree with him or do you disagree?
We've established that firmly on this program, that the party may not survive after the primaries. There is only, yes, if Atiku wins.
But if someone else wins, you think it will survive?
That will be based on the fact that Atiku concedes. Now, there are two factors there. There are two thoughts. Number one, people see Peter Obi conceding and convincing his supporters to be the running mates to Atiku.
Okay.
That is one scenario. Okay, if it's all about running the country, let's concede to Atiku. He has the capacity. We've said it clearly here. There is nobody who is going to run a primary with Atiku who will win. Not in this country. It's only by concession. And that was what happened when Muhammadu Buhari emerged as presidential candidate on the platform of the APC.
In 2015?
And they went into office and served 2 terms. That was what happened. It was a matter of, let's do it this way, and use the image. People have always alluded to Buhari as a Spartan man to throw the PDP out of office. Paint that party and the government as corrupt. And that was what happened. And you saw what happened after Atiku came out of that party. Now, the thinking is, if that works, but Peter Obi is saying to Nigerians, it is the turn of the South, not the North. So if a Northerner is going to run against Tinubu, a Southerner, then it is better for him to also step down. Okay. Those are the internal things that are coming out. To also step down and allow the Southerner to win. Because now is the turn of the North, of the South.
Because the North has done 8 years already.
8 years. So that's another school of thought within the party, within the ADC. The other one is Atiku will, close to the election, say, I'm conceding the ticket to Peter Obi. But he himself has come out to say,
that
no,
he's not.
Nobody is conceding any ticket.
Exactly. He's talked about
so
that.
If people are going into ADC believing that it is going to produce a Southern candidate in order to challenge the APC, which has already given the right of refusal to the president to decide if he wants to run or not, and from which we have seen that the body language of the president is saying, I need to complete the things I've started. Then what it means is, once that primary is won by Atiku, which it will, then Peter Obi leaves. So it leaves
but if
ADC in a position of weakness, even as we speak now.
Now, I want to ask, if Hakeem Baba-Ahmed's warning materializes,
Yes.
what are the implications?
The implication is it's a free ride for the APC in 2027. That's the meaning. Except, of course, if Peter Obi decides to go to another platform to run. And how do you begin to build? Maybe, like we are thinking, that would account for why they are fighting Abure, Julius Abure,
Okay, to take hold of the party,
of Labour Party and use it as a platform
for Peter Obi to come.
Peter Obi to come in.
All right, we have Ada calling in from Jos. Ada, you have the floor.
State. Wow. You know, I don't know how our politicians reason.
Okay.
This is an ADC. They want to, take over power from Bola Tinubu, who is a strategist. And then now they want to they want to do a primary that will favor Atiku. And then I think they will be able to take over power. It's not possible. I'm telling you, it's impossible. Immediately they do that, put a northerner, there will be protest votes, including myself here. Even a southerner who doesn't like Tinubu's policies or whatever, we want to vote for Tinubu. So I think if they do that, then God has answered the prayers of APC.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All right,
now
thank you.
Some of the northerners are saying that it's unconstitutional. It's not that they know it's unconstitutional. Now that is the turn of the south. Why are we like this? Abure, you're talking about Abure. I have a feeling that Abure knows that his time is over and everything, even before now. But maybe he's a mole, kind of. All the celestial gift and Nigeria.
Those are strong allegations. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
She's speaking like a politician that I suspect she is. Because that's the thinking also, that there are some people who are using Abure to hold on to Labour Party so that people who could use that platform can be frustrated out of it.
Okay.
And which is why the man who called earlier is asking, why did the court wait for Peter Obi to leave?
Exactly.
before pronouncing judgment? So, ADC is not likely, if things are not worked out properly, to survive the primaries.
Well, Peter Obi is saying that a consensus candidate, he doesn't want like some sort of, why can't they have some sort of competition, to like a level playing field for everybody to compete favorably?
Yes, and that's the point
Is
here.
it not a possibility?
It's a possibility. But once you have the so-called level
playing
field, Atiku has won. That's the meaning.
But you put the air stroke in the level playing field.
No, that's what I'm saying. The so-called level playing field, Atiku has won.
So you say, so in short, what you're saying is we can't have a level playing field.
We are going to have that level playing field, but Atiku will win. That's what it means. The only thing that can produce another candidate from ADC is concession.
Concession.
Yes, once you don't have it, it's glaring. Atiku has that capacity to win primaries. Go and check his antecedents.
Okay.
So it is better.
All right.
There should be.
I've just been told that BKO is back. BKO,
yes.
The network. I'm really sorry, but BKO, I need you to quickly chime in on this matter here.
My feeling is that Hakeem Baba-Ahmed is right. He's right. A lot of the people who have moved into the ADC, they moved into the ADC to use it as a vehicle to realize their presidential ambition.
Yeah.
They don't look like people who even want to step down for one another. They look like people who will be bitter once it is clear that they have not achieved their aim. Rotimi Amechi has already said he's not interested in stepping down from anyone, for anyone. Atiku has said that he is not prepared to step down for Peter Obi. Many of Peter Obi's supporters believe that on account of age, Atiku Abubakar will step down for the younger Peter Obi. Okay. May God spare our lives. Let us see whether that is what we have. I do not see an Atiku going this far to set up the ADC along with his core loyalists for someone else to come and take it over. Davido talked about not wanting another man to run his race.
Okay.
Atiku will not allow anyone to run his race. And if you have this kind of tendency, especially with Atiku so fixated at becoming the president of Nigeria and seeing that as his last chance, seeing this as his last chance, he is not going to step down for Peter Obi. And if it doesn't happen, a lot of the Obi supporters have already said that it is Atiku or nothing. People like Professor Patutomi have said it has to be Atiku or nobody else.
It has to be Obi.
It has to be Obi.
It's Obi.
It has to be Obi.
No
one
one
else.
Yeah.
People like Aisha Yusufu has also said the same thing. He sees Peter Obi as better than Atiku, and he's saying why should the best always step down for the worst? So this kind of rhetorics will make it difficult for the party to unite under a common goal. We've had Kwankwaso that many people suspect could end up at ADC saying that if he agreed to be vice presidential candidate to Peter Obi, that they are going to lose the election. He has already said that. Even before the 2023 election, he was angry when people were suggesting that he should be running mate to Peter Obi. And he said, look, he met me in the game. Why should I step down for somebody who does not have the experience that I have in politics? So the ADC could face a serious crisis in the aftermath of their presidential election. They don't have any governor. They don't have any real financier.
Okay.
So facing crisis on account of the choice of the presidential candidate before an election will naturally spell doom for them and make it difficult, if not impossible, for them to challenge the ruling party.
All right, BQ.
So this is my take on this, yes.